Hey guys, and just like that, with about 28 seconds to go, exactly after Brian To'o has scored the try, I think it's safe to say that the Warriors aren't winning this game. Look, I don't want to sort of dive on the negatives here. It's easy to do so. I can look at perhaps certain players and or individuals, but we're not going to do that. Stephen Crichton, my apologies, to kick. And we'll see what happens here. He's kicking it now. And it is, yes, Warriors 6, Penrith Panthers 40 to end the game. And that, guys, there is a conclusion of our Red Cliff stay. Now, as I said, I'm not going to dive too much in negatives. You guys know it there. Look at the boys there talking to each other. It doesn't even matter anymore. I don't know who's trying to G up who. Who's going to, look. There's Shaun Johnson talking, but little too late. I'm not really a fan of Toy Harris as captain, personally. Please throw some disagreements my way if you think so, but I'm strongly against him being captain. Absolutely zero. Yeah, I don't know. I suppose it's easy to say that whilst whilst not much has been done there. Obviously, the Warriors, this. Okay. This was arguably one of the Penrith Panthers' worst games, and actually arguably one of our better games in comparison to recent results. And that's the scoreline there for you anyway, 6 points to 40. I think to mine actually shows me how far, or shows you just how far these two teams are, in regards to class, in regards to just competition, in regards to everything. It's not even close. No, it's not close. Obviously, Stacey Jones walking into this one here wanting a win, not getting it at all. And thus, what do you expect? I liked Volkman for what I saw, what it was worth. Although I think he wasn't used as much. Like I predicted, it was definitely Shaun Johnson, driving the ship, so to speak. And so because of that, I think, Volkman was sort of the passenger to a degree. But when you had the ball in hand, I was definitely a fan of what I saw. There was no complaints there. Again, congrats to the Penrith Panthers, though, showing class, poise, control, resilience, all that stuff there. And obviously the Warriors, yeah. As you can see, I'm not really deflated because I knew this was coming, but there needs to be some certain conversations had. I think for mine, one as well is we all know now this is now the official transitioning period. Obviously, we know these internationals next week. This is now the official transitioning period now where the Warriors will now be hosting a game in Mount Smart Stadium. Now, I think I just got to say I will be emotional. There will be tears, I think. So those are the positives there. But it's just another loss with this team. First half was encouraging. The second half, sorry guys, I'm just sort of just looking. You got the Penrith players there, obviously, in their huddle there, their prayers and whatnot, and the Warriors obviously looking all deflated. Ultimately, at the end of the day, no prayer is going to change the result, really, right? If you're a Warriors fan. So the Warriors, getting back to it. Sorry guys, this is real time, so this is, you're going to get a bit of this. But the Warriors now head into New Zealand in 2 weeks' time, and they'll be hosting the West Tigers. And obviously, before the season started, there was that talk of the Warriors will be hopefully in the top 8, right? That's all what we collectively thought. And the reality is, we're now scraping, right down the bottom of the barrel here, going to New Zealand. It's quite sad, actually. Have a think about that. I don't know what to say about the Warriors. I love this team to bits. I can tell you that. That's a positive. I love this team. I'm always going to support this team. I'm always going to be here talking about this team. Penrith Panthers too good. I don't know. I'm sorry, guys. I feel like I'm literally just rambling on now. Just hoping to try and string something so that I can make something coherent for you guys to make out, It really is just I don't know. Like I said, it's the positives was Volkman was there, was good. Edinford Black was good. Josh Curran scoring a try. Thankfully, no donuts, right? I'll try and sum it up as quick as I can. and the fact that the Warriors will now be going to New Zealand. This won't be the turn of anything, by the way. This will not be the turn of anything. I am actually concerned, genuinely concerned, because I do think the Warriors could possibly lose to the Tigers, at home. I genuinely believe that, and I'm genuinely scared as anything because of that possible reality. But yeah, oh well. What do you do? What do you do? Ironically, it was the Warriors' last quote unquote home game, and obviously, as it has been this year, or in New Zealand, or in Australia, and I'll stay in Australia in general, our home games, quote unquote, have always been also hard with fans who've supported the other team as well. This will be the first real home game. Obviously it's home, it's back home. The positive is heading back home. I think I'm a sort of, sorry guys, I literally feel like I can give you nothing at this stage. I wanted effort and it was there in the first half, but it sort of died away. Errors were there. There's no point pointing fingers. That doesn't solve anything anymore. It's quite clear to me that this team here doesn't really, I don't know if it's care, but yeah. What a way to say goodbye to Redcliffe, eh? Typical Warriors fashion. Another loss. Don't know what to say anymore, eh, guys? Anyway, that's it. That's me from now. So I've been sort of just looking at you guys on the screen. It's all interesting, as I'm trying to sort of process my thoughts around the Warriors now and then. Anyway, I'll leave it. Guys, if you made it this long, you are a legend. You're a Hall of Famer. You should play for the Warriors. Anyway, take it easy. See you guys next time. Yeah. Hold the ball. See ya.